Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here of course, and it's time for another Swamp Talk. And today's Swamp Talk is about me personally. My favorite person, teacher that really inspired me, greatest teacher in my opinion ever, was when I was in junior high school. I had a shop teacher, taught wood shop, metal shop. I think he did masonry too. But great teacher. I learned so much in that class about, you know, practical things, that I use in my life all the time. Measurements and cutting and what types of materials to use and things like that. It was such a great class to learn practical things that you use your entire life. But the cool thing about Mr. Lakaruba was you didn't just learn how to make birdhouses or fancy candle holders or things like that. You also learned about life. He always taught life lessons, which was cool. You're making something, and you always have pride when you're excited about making something, but he would always insert life lessons, as we worked and we did our stuff. And so many stories I remember from him. Just an amazing person. The one story that's always stuck in my mind is, he was part of the greatest generation. He grew, was a child during the Great Depression and had to stop going to school because the family needed money. And he would walk the streets of New York City with a broomstick and a piece of gum on the bottom of it. And he would go to all the little, rain grates or sewer grates or whatever they are in the streets, and he would look to see if someone had dropped a penny or a nickel in there, and he would take that stick with the gum and he would grab it so they could bring it home for his family. And he would spend the whole day doing that, and missing school and just trying to help out his family survive during the Great Depression. So he had character, and he lived, life to where no matter where you were at, lower class, middle class, upper class, you could relate to that and know that this person was a real person and, knew struggles and knew difficulties and overcame them. And I'll always remember that. That's something that's always stuck with me, You rely on yourself. You do what you need to do, and you help out your family and you help out your friends. And that's the way it should be, Great guy, great teacher. So today's Swamp Talk is, who is one person who's inspired you a lot that has made a big difference in your life? It doesn't have to be a teacher. It could be a friend, a grandfather, a father, a mother. I have lots of other people that inspire me, but I'm just focusing on the teachers. But Mr. Lakaruba, definitely, he's aces, in my opinion, as the best teacher I've ever had. And his class, his wood shop, was always good medicine. And that's my Swamp Talk for today.